If you've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 for the past few months and have been watching videos on YouTube, you've probably seen that a lot of YouTubers have been doing a lot of exploit-style videos that cover glitches, money glitches, RP glitches, DNS servers, potential DLC, speculation, stuff like that. Well, recently, one YouTuber with around 200,000 subscribers decided to take a holier-than-thou, hypocritical approach to deriding the whole community of YouTubers who do post glitch videos and stuff. His arguments were based on mainly two factors: YouTubers who use DNS codes to exploit the game, which kind of breaks the game, and the usage of tags and misleading titles to entice views and basic search engine optimization on YouTube. On the first argument that he presented was people showing DNS server codes and various DNS codes that would enable people to have heist access early. In terms of DLC, you'd basically just get into a mission that was illegally hosted and get to play it out. On that front, I think he's 100% correct. I've never uploaded DNS server videos. I'm not going to. I think that kind of breaks the game. It's really sketchy, not to mention kind of illegal from your terms of service that you agree to when you installed and started playing the game. If you check the EULA at the beginning of Grand Theft Auto 5 when it loads, it shows that that's not good behavior. So, in the case of these 200,000 subscriber YouTubers with the DNS servers and the DLC heists being leaked, I agree with them that that's a big problem in the community and that shouldn't have been fostered or allowed to grow to the point that it did. But conversely, and this is where the hypocritical, holier-than-thou nature of these YouTubers sort of came into effect, they derided users who use tags in the description of their videos to end up higher on search results. And I find this to be a very uncompelling argument that he presented in his video. Basically, the guy said people were using tags and misleading titles to get higher views. And ultimately, as a YouTuber, we have two sort of objectives, I guess, as a business. And that is, one, to entertain, and two, to sort of accrue views and subscribers to further build our audience and brand. You can do one without the other, you can do both, or do neither, but these are the main goals of having a YouTube channel. If you're trying to be successful on YouTube, those are the things you need to do. And what I find shocking more so was the fact that these people actually were calling out YouTubers who were using this as a tactic when they themselves in the past used this as a tactic. They acknowledged that they used it previously, but proceeded to say, oh no, it's a really bad thing. Quite frankly, what would have been more effective and more sincere in my eyes is if they apologized for their usage of it, instead of just saying, oh, I might have used tags in the past, but I'm not using it anymore because it's bad. And basically, if you've been on YouTube for a few years, I've been on YouTube since 2006 through 2 accounts, you'll note that recently there have been an influx in tags, and this has spawned primarily from 2 large YouTubers, I'm not going to name their names, who use tags to end up higher in the search results with their videos. Eventually they stopped using this as they accrued such a large audience that they wouldn't need to, and it would be consistent. But ultimately, these are tactics they used to get ahead. And when we look at these 200,000 subscriber channels in the Grand Theft Auto 5 community, these are the same tactics they used when they were rising to prominence. So, I mean, you're basically saying, hey, smaller channels who are doing this, I don't want you to do this because that's what I used to do. And look, I got successful from it, but I don't want you to do it because it's bad. And that to me seems a little shady as like a business, if you know what I mean. Like it's hypocritical on one end, and it's almost predatory because you don't want smaller channels to adopt the same tactics you used in your rise to the top. You may be clean now, but back then you weren't. Certainly you weren't, and you used these tactics to get your videos seen by more people. And now when other people do it, suddenly it's a bad thing? That's a little too hypocritical for me. Another component in this 200,000 subscriber YouTuber hypocrisy in the Grand Theft Auto 5 community came in the form of calling out people who do glitch videos and RP glitch guides and money glitch guides. Well, quite frankly, these same people, some of these same people used or created videos that featured these same game-breaking glitches in the fall and had no qualms with uploading these glitch videos like as long as they could, even going in as far as uploading DNS server codes and means to break the game. And now they have a sudden change of heart and going as far to deride it in the community as a big faux pas. That's just blatant hypocrisy there. You can't tell people not to do something that you yourself did and saw mass success at. For me, what I view this as is the same sort of stuff I did back in the day when he called out Raw Instinct in the Call of Duty community, Modern Warfare 3, calling him out for copying T. Martin's videos when ultimately iFly did the exact same thing. That's that same argument literally taken from that community and placed inside Grand Theft Auto 5. And I understand that maybe when you were doing Call of Duty videos, these 200,000 subscriber channels, you weren't gaining the same amount of audience you were because you didn't have as much thought leadership as a person who was in that community, because you didn't implement the usage of tags as well or as early on as these other YouTubers. But you certainly did when Grand Theft Auto 5 was released, and you caught onto that bandwagon early on and established your authority as a person who might be a thought leader or brand leader in that community. And now you want to ride YouTubers who are trying to make their way to the top, trying to carve out their path to success, who use similar tactics you used to. And I find it very unfortunate that there is no accountability on these 200,000 subscriber YouTubers, and in the form of, I did this in the past, tags, whatever, this was something I used to get my videos seen by more people. It was wrong. I'm sorry. It was bad on my part. I apologize. And then going into the video, there's none of that across the board on any of them when they challenge YouTubers who use tags. It's, oh, look, this person's using tags, or this person titled their video that. How dare they? So these 200,000 subscriber YouTube channels essentially are telling people to stop posting RP glitches and money exploits, or else heists won't get released. And they tell their audience to sort of proliferate that message amongst other YouTubers who upload content like this, in addition to the tag problem. Now, why would they do this, you ask? And I think the answer is rather simple. It's to dilute the competition on YouTube. They don't want their audience shared or subscribing to other Grand Theft Auto 5 YouTubers, because if their audience clicks on a competitor's video, gets that same information, they will be inclined less to click on similar videos, or will leave early on the 200,000 click YouTuber videos, which sort of counts against retention, which is how some of these YouTubers, I'm gonna guess these people in this group, get paid. As such, they vilify and condemn YouTubers with less subscribers who use the tactics they themselves use to get ahead. That, simply put, is hypocritical. And that's coming from me. I have no moral high ground to stand on in the Grand Theft Auto 5 community, where I upload fake Easter egg videos. They're masterfully edited, and I view it as an art form. But calling out other YouTubers for using tactics that I've used for success is something I don't plan on doing, because I'm not a fucking asshole. But I certainly can point out hypocrisy when I see it. Ultimately, the lesson here is don't position yourself as a holier-than-thou YouTuber when your rise to prominence was built on shady foundations. That's a life lesson there, folks. This is the most corrupt thing I've seen since The Godfather Part 2.